Guys, I have great news. I just got done taking a look at the schedule for the Truck Series and realized something amazing. We are officially in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series month in America. Because for these 5 glorious weeks in the month of May, even if you're completely mentally unstable, you can still rely on one thing in your life. And that is that there will be Truck Series racing on TV. So with my boys in the Xfinity Series dicking the dog for the next 2 weeks, I figure it's time to show the Truck Series some love. So you know what that means. There are Truck Series paint schemes to review. Let's go. Seriously though, NASCAR is really missing out on an opportunity to advertise the month of May as Truck Month. It's kind of hard for me to wrap my head around the fact that it truly is the only month of the entire season that has a Truck Series race every single weekend. I mean, seriously, try to tell me that a commercial for NASCAR Truckathon wouldn't fuck like Mia Khalifa. Anyways, Brandon Jones is behind the wheel of the one truck again, which begs the question, when is Brent Cruz getting in this thing? I also would like to know, what is Sprecher and why did they have to go so hard on this paint scheme? 10. Tony Breidinger is sponsored by Pedal Commander this week, which is obviously something that she isn't because her best finish is 18th. All jokes though, guys, I still love Tony. She just made it way too easy to make the joke this week. 9. I thought you guys were all fucking with me last night when you all told me that Netflix was talking to William Byron's therapist because he doesn't have a girlfriend anymore. And then I watched the episode today. I mean, hey, I guess props for him for shedding light on mental health, but god damn, you fumbled the bag that hard that you needed to see a sports therapist? Damn. Kind of feel bad. 9. If you guys didn't see my video from the other night, Heim Time hooked me up with one of everything from his merch site. Corey, if you're watching, dude, thank you again. I'm actually wearing one of the shirts right now. But if you guys have been looking for Corey Heim merch, you gotta check out his website, CoreyHeimRacing.com. All of his Heim Time shirts are comfort colors. If you know, you know. But this truck looks so damn good whooping ass at Texas, and it will look damn good whooping ass at Kansas as well. But hey, Corey, when you pick up that W at North Wilkesboro, do you think I could get a birthday shout out? 10. Tricon Garage is really doubling down on taking care of the kids with this Place of Hope ride. And Tanner also somehow happens to be an absolute god on these cookie cutter mile and a halves. 10. So Gio Ruggiero tried to make the pass in the grass, but instead ended up on a tow truck. There's a lot of people calling for Texas Motor Speedway to either put in turf or get rid of that portion of grass on the front stretch, but I have a better idea. Maybe just don't drive through it. I know, sounds crazy. 9. The last time I talked shit about Tyler Ankrum, he ended up picking up his first win in 5 years. But here's the way I look at it. If you give Helen Keller 143 at-bats, she's going to accidentally make contact at least a couple of times. Tyler Ankrum has pretty much been in top-notch equipment his entire career in the Truck Series, and in 143 races run over the past 8 years, he only has 2 wins. Buddy is the definition of even a broke clock being right twice a day. 7. And Daniel Hemrick being his teammate is pure cinema. They're pretty much the same guy. Runs good enough to not want to get rid of him, but doesn't run good enough to win any races. 8. This is the point in the video where Tyler realizes he completely skipped over Carson Hocevar. Here's the deal. I enjoy seeing Carson run in the Truck Series, but if you're going to do it right. No Delaware Life, only Chili's. 3. Back in numerical order, here's Lane Riggs. Is it just me, or does his number feel like double the size of Hocevar's? Lane's due for a win very, very soon. 10. Did we ever get an update on Chandler Smith's divorce situation? Does he get to keep the PlayStation? Fuck them kids. 9. And here's Matt Mills. I mean, what do you say about the guy? 8. And here's Bailey Curry. Again, what do you say about this guy? 7. Now, Caden Honeycutt's got that dog in him. But we desperately need a facelift on this paint scheme. Looks like a shitty version of Shamu. 5. Luke Baldwin's making his second Truck Series start. And of course, ThorSport can't be fucked to put their paint schemes on NASCAR.com. But I tried to tell you all, Luke is that guy. He would have easily had a chance to win at Martinsville if Jake Garcia didn't exist. This is a good time for me to mention that Luke finally has t-shirts on sale. And you can find those on TommyBaldwinRacing.com. Also, while you're at it, please go pre-order the 124 diecast of this absolute beauty. Will you have to pay a 50% tariff charge? Maybe. But don't think about that. Think about how good this puppy's going to look on your shelf. Also, think about how badly I want this thing to be produced. Also, Luke, try not to think about how much U.S. currency I'm going to have on you for this race. You don't have to win. Just a top 5 and I'll be rich. Thank you. 10. Raja. I don't really know what else to say. 9. Now that I'm thinking about it, McAnally Hilgeman really just has a complete lineup of mid. America! 6. I mean, seriously, you round out your driver lineup with Jack Wood. Ugh. 7. And the Truck Series paint scheme of the week goes to Luke Baldwin. I mean, was there ever a doubt? Sorry, Corey. This truck is just a masterpiece in my eyes. Anyways, here's my top 3 for the Truck Series this week, and if this gets no views, I'll probably never do one again. So, later.